Shalom. Allah start out by giving all praises and honor and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushua, by Hashem, Kakadash, double honors to the apostles and elders, great millstone. Salutations to the whole fillet. Salutations to the whole fillet, the switching truth. Across four corners of truth, Sarah Charity. Rest the brother Oman by from the Birmingham Camp, Alabama GMS. Don't get to the sentence going to about, when the Lord Yahweh Shai returns, these other nations gonna, make war with them. So I was gonna get into it. It's Revelation chapter 17, and we started let's see, 14. Revelation 17:14. These shall make these shall make war with the Lamb, and the Lamb shall overcome them. Who's that? Who's gonna make war with the Lamb? These other nations, and the white man, so-called Esau, Edomites, the red people. They're gonna try to make war with the Lord Yahweh Shai. When he returns. In the chariots, which I call UFOs. But renowned for he is Lord of Lords and King of Kings. So Lord Yahweh Shai, he's everything. He's Lord, and King of Kings. But renowned, and they that are with him are called. And they that are with him are called it and chosen and faith. So that they are the date is let me catch myself, slow down a little bit. The day what that's talking about is the elect, the ones that are called, chosen, faithful are the elect of the so-called Negro, Latino natives, the Israelites. The 144,000, the elect, 12,000 men out of each tribe of the so-called Negro, Latino natives. That's the elect of Israel, the Israelites. The ones that are called to do the work of the Lord and called to be delivered when the Lord Yahweh Shai returns, to be delivered from the destruction, that he's finna bring to the place of America, and to these so-called white people, Esau, Edomites kingdom, So from there, I'm going to Revelations 19. I'm starting 19. Revelation 19:19. I saw the beast and the kings of the earth and their armies gathered together to make war against him that sat on the horse and against his armies. So like I say, the beast, kings of the earth and their armies, like I say, go to so-called white man, Esau, Edomites, the military force. Trump got this thing that the Space Force, got going on, because he know what's out there. These Edomites, so-called white people, Esau, Edom, know the red people. They know what's out there, and they trying to gear up for war with the Lord Yahweh Shai when he returns, and the angels and the chariots, which I call UFOs. So from there, go to 2nd Ezra 13, and I just see matter of fact, yeah, 2nd Ezra 13, and I just started at 1, and it came to pass after 7 days I dreamed a dream by night. So Ezra had dreamed a dream, a vision. 2nd Ezra 13:2, and lo, there arose a wind from the sea that it moved all the ways thereof, which is a chariot. The chariots are so called chariots of the chariots of the Lord, which y'all people, which the people which y'all called them UFOs, which are the chariots of the Lord. But reading on 2nd Ezra 13:3, and I beheld, and lo, the man waxed strong with the thousand of heaven. And when he turned his countenance to look, all the things that trembled that were under his feet. So yeah. So when the Lord returns, everything's gonna, the animals and so forth, man, gonna tremble, man, when they see the Lord, man, and in power and glory, man, because you really can't fully imagine, even with Independence Day, it kind of illustrates how the Lord's gonna turn like that in a big so-called UFO in the chariot, but you just don't really know until you actually see the power and glory of the Lord when he turns, because it's gonna be I can't even say words for real. Like, a word I want to say is just I can't really say like, how the Lord, how it's gonna be, but it's gonna be very, very, um, very amazing. Or say, oh, just it's gonna be something that you can't really say. Just gonna be in awe. When you see the Lord return in His power. But yeah, the animals, everything gonna feel the Lord when He returns. Man, they gonna know, and that's the Lord. That's not no, Esau. Like I said, with Independence Day and uh, what's the name of that movie? Marsh. Damn, what's the name of that? It's called Marsh. The little green man in the movie called Mars. Yeah, Mars Attack. When Mars attack, they trying to say that, we see those UFOs, chariots, that they're gonna be little green man. They put that in your mind when they be right there. When you see the chariots, so called the UFO, so called UFO, the chariots, they're gonna be little green men. They're gonna be attacking the Earth. But nah, that's not true. Those when you'll see those chariots, so called UFOs, they're gonna be dark skinned being angels. When you see them, man, when they come out, or how it may be, but definitely when you see the Lord, He's gonna be the dark skinned man. It's gonna be a dark skinned man you're gonna see standing on a chariot, man. Looking down, man, a tall, dark skinned man. So, so I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna kind of skip down to 5. Second Ezra 13:5, and after this I beheld, and lo, there was gathered together a multitude of men out of number from the four winds of the heaven to subdue the man to subdue the man that came out to sea. So yeah, these other nations, like they say, out of four corners. So from America to Russia, China, and so forth, they're gonna stop fighting each other, and they're gonna turn and try to fight the Lord. And make war. Try to fight the Lord. Because when they see those so-called UFO chariots, they're gonna be like, oh shit. They're gonna turn and fight. And turn to fight the so-called UFO chariots. The Lord. And the angels. So see. So for now, I'm gonna go back to Revelations on 19, and so I can run back. Revelation 19 and 20, and the beast was taken with him, the false prophet that walked miracles before him, with which he deceived them that had received the mark of the beast, and them that worship his image. These both were cast alive into the lake of fire with burning, with brimstone. So yeah, that's what's gonna happen when the Lord returns. Y'all about to show me returns, man. He's gonna destroy those that, that took the mark of the beast, worship the image, of this system. The so-called white man Esau Edom. Y'all took the chip, which is the mark, which is RFID microchip is the mark of the beast. Nothing else. These other Israelite groups, they say is this or that, they off. They say it's an embargo or Christianity or whatever it may be. That's not true. The mark of the beast, I don't know. Like I said, man, you really gotta be blessed. You know what I'm saying? Me myself and the brother Akim, that could really understand that the mark of the beast is the RFID chip. It plain tells you something that's gonna be inserted in you, but it's like these other Negro, Latino, natives, really these other Israelite groups, and you even have some pastors, but pastors, these church pastors that kind of go into that. But in general, you have these other Israelite groups or groups out there that say that the mark of the beast is not RFID chip. It really is. Like, yeah, you see that, but it's a blessing to understand this word of the Lord, because a lot of these men really just don't have it. But anyway, those that do take the RFID chip, the mark of the beast, those that worship this system, and didn't really have faith in Yahweh Shai and worship the Lord in His truth, come back to the knowledge of the Lord, and come back to the ways in His name and so forth, and then trust and believe, all the way up to the point of Him returning. If you do, me myself, I hope, I don't I don't take the RFID chip, the mark of the beast, The Lord, Yahweh Shem Shah be with me in the spirit that don't take it, and don't give into this system, man, because it's gonna get harder and harder because these devils gonna make it harder, for people out here, man, you're gonna have to really, really bow down, man, like not literally, but in the way you're gonna have to really, if you wanted to eat, get your food and stuff like that, you're gonna have to you're gonna have to take that mark of the beast, man. RFID chip, That's the only way you're gonna function. Cause they're gonna do away with credit cards and do away with these credit cards soon, man. Debit cards and so forth soon, man. They're gonna be the only option is to take the RFID marker chip, which is the mark of the beast. But those that take it gonna be burnt in fire, and that fire and brimstone is the nuclear missiles, man, and the fires from the fire from the chariots, and the fire from the chariots, which y'all people call UFOs, that's gonna be all together. That's gonna be the lake of fire, man, and it's gonna be the lake of fire gonna be in America. This is the main target that the Lord's gonna take out and wipe out, man. So let me see. Now I'm gonna go back to 2 Ezra 13. I might end off with that, but go back down, see if I want to go into yeah. Um Yeah, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go to 8. 2 Ezra 13:8. And after this I beheld, and lo, all they which were gathered together to subdue him were so afraid, but yet durst fight. So yeah, they're gonna be so afraid of these other nations, but they're gonna still try to fight the Lord, because the Lord's gonna make them to fight, the Lord gonna put the spirit of them to fight. But reading on 2 Ezra 13:9, because you can't escape these prophecies, man. The prophecies gotta happen, you might not want to, it's gonna happen, the word of the Lord is true. It's faith, like I said, faith is true. You might not want to do something, but it's gonna be something you to do because it's meant to happen. It's already the Lord, the word of the Lord. If He says it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. So these other nations they're gonna do it, man. Even though they're gonna be afraid, like Scripture says. But reading on 2 Ezra 13:9, and lo, as he saw the valor of the multitude that came, he neither lift up his hand nor held sword nor any instrument of war. So yeah, the Lord ain't gonna use nothing, no type of instrument or nothing. Just gonna. But it says in 10, 2 Ezra 13:10. But I only saw he sent out his mouth as it had been a blast of fire, and out of his lips a flaming breath, and out of his tongue he cast out sparks and tempests. So yeah, he gonna be fire from the chariots, and like I said, the Lord's not gonna meet thee as a man. So the Lord gonna blast fires from his mouth as well. Hey, definitely can't happen because the Lord's gonna come back in another power. So He gonna come back very powerful. So I'm gonna finish off 2 Ezra 13:11. And they were all mixed together, the blast of fire, the flaming breath, the great tempest, and fell with violence upon the multitude which was prepared to fight, and burned them up every one, so that upon the sudden of an innumerable multitude nothing was to be perceived but only dust and smoke, smell of smoke. When I saw this, I was afraid. So Ezra was afraid when he saw it, man. He saw that vision. It's a dream, but a vision. When he saw it, he was afraid, man, because when the Lord turned, man, it's not gonna be nothing pretty, man. The Lord's coming. He's coming to do damage, man. He's coming to bring a lot of. He's gonna do a lot of killing, man. A lot of people gonna be afraid when they see, the Lord was no so-called white man, the white man, he's a dark skin, he gonna be a dark skinned tall man, So, hey man, shoot, dark skinned tall man with a fro, definitely see a fro. That's so that's a Negro, not no Hamite. Then that's a so-called Negro. He's from the tribe of Judah, man. So that's a Negro, So the people will be like, oh man, this whole time we gave these Negroes, these Latinos and natives hard time. They are the chosen people of the Lord, the Israelites. When they see that, man, they gonna know, man. Especially when they see the elect getting beamed up in the chariots, man. The so-called Negro, Latino natives, the elect of Israel, the Israelites. So with that, I ain't want me to too long. I'm gonna go into that. So again, like all praise and honor, glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Kakadash, to the apostles, elders, to the Sisakian brothers, to the few Aqua sisters that do listen, keep the fight, keep the faith in Yahushai, keep fighting with that. Say shalom.